What's up everybody, it's Roman Gaming here. So PlayStation Experience 2016 is getting very close, just a little over a week away, and while, I've already made quite a few videos speculating about the Uncharted 4 single player DLC that is very likely to be shown there, another big announcement that we could be seeing is obviously The Last of Us 2, and this really isn't like that out of the ordinary or a reach or something. Like, it could actually happen. We might be seeing the reveal of the game at PlayStation Experience. The reason why I'm saying that is because for the last 4 Naughty Dog games, ever since Uncharted 2 I'm pretty sure, Naughty Dog just for some reason likes to always announce their games late in the year at around November or December at at events. And I think for Uncharted 2, 3 and The Last of Us they used to do that always at the Spike Video Game Awards, but seeing as that show kind of started having this downfall, it wasn't in any way as big anymore after a while, they kind of stepped away from that. And I remember very well back in 2013 they revealed Uncharted 4, the latest, of course, game that they've made. They revealed that at the Greatness Awaits event, this Sony hosted, or actually also by Spike, but still, so it was like a Sony hosted event around the launch of the PS4. That's where they finally officially unveiled that they had an Uncharted game in development. And it's really interesting that way because at that evening they not just announced Uncharted 4, they also announced The Last of Us Left Behind, the single player DLC for The Last of Us, of course. And so this year we could literally be getting that same situation where we're going to be seeing, the Uncharted 4 single player DLC revealed while at the same time getting an announcement already, a teaser, of course. It's not going to be anything major or big, but a teaser for the next Last of Us game. It's definitely possible, but that's kind of the thing, right? They really like announcing their games late in the year, and in that way it could happen. At the same time, the way I feel about it, right, is that I think that more than ever, it's once again possible because Naughty Dog has been working on The Last of Us 2 already for quite a while. I myself am pretty convinced about that. I think they have had that small team that, even when they were developing Uncharted 4, has been already looking into The Last of Us 2, as in just coming up with certain gameplay concepts, maybe environments, places that the game will take place in, maybe even a general story outline. Like, you gotta imagine that the story for a game like Uncharted was written, and after a while that's done, and they just gotta focus on actually making the game, and then the writers move on and already start writing the next things, so that could be the DLC, that could be the next game already. So I once again feel like The Last of Us 2 or the next Naughty Dog game is already in some sort of bigger stage in development, if you get what I mean. So in that way, it could definitely already be announced. Maybe it's going to be a bit too early because I feel like, just now making games on the PS4, you saw it with Uncharted 4, it takes Naughty Dog even longer now. Like, they need a good 2.5 to 3 years to actually fully develop a good game, that lives up to their quality standards. But at the same time, Naughty Dog does surely like announcing their games very early, because Uncharted 4, once again, announced in 2013, came out in 2016. That's 2.5 years to almost 3 years in between that. It's pretty crazy. Now, that's the thing, is that, as I said, so we might be looking at a PSX announcement. I personally feel that this is going to be the first time where Naughty Dog is going to be waiting, and they're actually going to be officially unveiling their next game at E3 next year. And I don't know what that is. It is just pretty much a hunch feeling. Like, I really think that's what's going to happen because of how they know that The Last of Us is such a major thing now already. Naughty Dog in general has grown out to be such a major studio where people look up to the games that they are going to release and really, look at them in such a high regard, that I think an E3 announcement would just make the crowd go extra crazy, you know what I mean? And I think that's what they really want. So I would really not be surprised that they're just gonna unveil it at E3 this time around. But that's the thing, is that it's hard to say, I keep saying it's possible, and that's really, what it's about. It's 50-50 situation where you just don't know. I really don't know. It's possible. That's all I can say for now. So I would just have to know from you in the comments, of course. I would just like to know that if you think if it's actually gonna happen or not. What do you think? PSX, E3, or maybe even later than that? I mean, I'm sure once again that the game is still quite a while away. We're looking at something like an early 2018 release date at the moment, in my personal opinion. And with that, with that known, I would say that, yeah, I mean, well, even with early 2018, it's possible that it could be at PSX now, about 1.5 years prior to that. So who knows? We're just gonna have to wait wait and see. It's really hard to actually make a good prediction on that. But once again, if it was just basing it on my hunch feeling, I think this is going to be the first time in a long while when Naughty Dog is going to be announcing their next game at E3 2017. But we're just going to have to wait and see. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Nonetheless, PSX is going to be absolutely awesome. We're going to see massive announcements there. So yeah, make sure to come watch the stream, of course, that I will be doing once the event is being hosted. And then for now, thanks a lot for watching and hope to see you again next time.